Hi everyone. This is another open me. I haven't done one in a while. I've been working with my laser a little bit, and I can kind of see now. I went and shaved. If you look here, it's kind of fading out now, versus here where I haven't really touched. You can see I haven't really touched any of this. Um, I'm working on it. Since my last open me, I've been trying to get off of my antidepressant, and I've been kind of singing along with music more. I don't know if it's going to affect my voice or not. It doesn't really bother me either way. I kind of don't like the reflection from my glasses, so I'm going to take those off. What I started doing with that is I've actually started messing with my guitar more. Um, I've actually got my sink clean. I'm recleaned my kitchen table. I'm getting my living room table cleared off. I don't like being on antidepressants. I really don't. A lot of people have been telling me to watch how I take myself off them. I've been weaning myself off of the Zoloft, and I've actually been doing better. I needed it to kind of get out of that low. I was in a serious low point in life, and with everything, I mean, one of the things you need to know, I realized recently that I'm 19 months into my transition. I started my transition November 20th, 2014. I started medically transitioning. I started hormones. That being said, what happened is so far, I had lost my job at 2 weeks in. And I figured, well, since I don't have that job, I don't have to be a boy anymore. So I took that as a chance to. I got rid of everything male. Slowly, but I did. But I stopped wearing male clothes. Like, when I had no job to go to, I said, forget it. Okay? So 2 weeks into my transition, and I've got no job. It's going to be a new year. So I've been living full-time as a lair since, before I changed my name, which, again, that's over a year on that now, too. So I'm over the year into this. I'm still waiting on letters, and I've got a letter to go to the bathroom and this and that. I try to not focus on certain negative things, and sometimes I get negative on Facebook, and I don't really care because it's Facebook. It's Facebook, okay? I don't try to live on the internet. I try to live outside of my house. I live in a community that people have known me as my old self, and people have known me as my new self. Or, as I like to say, the real me. And so, a few people didn't know me and didn't care. And since most of them didn't care, they think that most of my stuff is none of their business. So, um, I started taking a herbal supplement. Now, I started doing fenugreek a while back to kind of keep my blood sugar in check. I've been trying to diet, but I gained some weight recently, so I don't know if it's like water weight, because I did drink a whole jar of pickle juice. Not proud of that. But I started taking this, and I'm doing it responsibly. Just taking before I eat certain meals. And I haven't been taking it to work, but I am working on portion control also, because I really, really, really need to kind of watch that. I can't sit back and eat, 8 servings of food. I'm one person. So I'm trying to work on that. I also decided to add this for my metabolism. And, you know, I thought it wasn't helping. I slept my 2 days off this last week. By the way, today is June 24th, 2016. But honestly, yesterday before I went to work, seriously, I knitted, which I'm working on stuff I can sell. And I'll keep that posted probably through the AM Cafe. But I did some knitting. I did the oil change on my car. I mowed my lawn. I exercised yesterday. I went around the block. Um, for me, when I normally put that off and put it off and put it off and put it off, it was good to do it and enjoy getting out and doing it. I plan on doing some of the working out today at some point, preferably before I go to bed, because I do work tonight. Other than that, that's all I got going right now. So like I said, 19 months in, there's been a lot of stuff happening in the LGBT community. I went to my first Pride. Oh my God. I went to my first Pride. I had never been to one, and I had a good time. Every time I saw somebody in a trans flag, I asked them, I said, okay, so are you male to female, female to male, or are you non-binary? Or actually, I pretty much asked how they identified. I gave so many hugs that day. And I think the better side to that was people that were willing to accept a hug. Like, people who had the pansexual flag. Oh my God. Other pansexuals. Finally, I get to meet people I can talk to and like, they understand that, hey, I don't care what you have. So, you know, and it wasn't sexual. It was just, hey, hey, you get a hug. And I literally walked around, you get a hug, you get a hug, you get a hug. I think now I know how Oprah feels when she gives shit away. It's a bad reference. It's because that's all I know about Oprah. She gives stuff away. She's in movies. But, and we've had a lot of negative in the community lately. Recently, a few weeks ago now, the Orlando incident. I work nights, and I live in Oklahoma. When it happened, I follow so many conservative news things on Facebook and liberal news things. Because I like news. I'm weird. But my lunch was at 2:30 that night, or that morning. And it happened at 2 o'clock their time. They're an hour ahead of me. So when I had gone to lunch at 2:30 Central Time, it had been an hour and a half. So my news feed, and being up late, not a lot of people are up late like I am. So on my news feed, I saw it pretty much right when I went to lunch. And it was kind of hard to handle at first, thinking, oh my God, that this happened. We're all humans. We're all gonna forever be humans, as far as I know. But in general, it was a tragedy. I didn't know how to handle that at first. I know I don't live in a hate-free zone, but that one was kind of a big pill to swallow. hopefully things will get better for everybody. Every day the world keeps on spinning. And as long as I see that it's spinning, nothing will ever change that will be too big of a change that I can't handle. Life's going to keep happening. We need to find ways to enjoy it.